Hello there and welcome to the channel for PreApp, the reinvention of the pre-application service. Today we're going to give you an overview on some advice we've recently given to a client who's seeking to undertake a dormer extension in a relatively tricky location. So the client in question used the pre-application service found at preapp.co.uk and provided us with a little bit of information. They wanted to do this development to their house within Southend-on-Sea, but they had planning permission refused previously for a relatively large-scale dormer extension to the rear of their property. They were looking to seek to overcome the issues the council had previously raised. However, they tried to contact the local planning authority by way of a standard pre-application submission, and they'd had no response. The client contacted us through the online portal and explained their situation, and we provided them with pre-application advice within 3 working days. So to give you the breakdown of the advice, statistically, householder planning applications for dormer extensions within that particular area of Southend-on-Sea were approved 75% of the time by the council within the last 6 months. However, due to the relative sensitivity of this particular street and the previous refusal issued in relation to it, we considered that statistically the application sat at the present point at around a 40% chance of success. Our advice to this client was to prepare a more thorough design and access statement which gave more reference to similar extensions that had taken place within the surrounding area. We advised the applicant to work with an architect to show a massing study that demonstrated that the extent of the dormer was commensurate and similar to those provided within the wider area, and provided a similar interrelationship from a visual perspective on the street scene. In considering the implementation of such plans into other successful applications within the location, we considered that on balance, by introducing this information, the increase in the application's likelihood of achieving planning permission was increased to around 60 to 65%, which still sits below the expected average within the area, but in the circumstances where there's already been a refusal, substantially improves the chances of getting planning permission. Finally, we gave some detailed advice to the client on what they should seek to implement and introduce within their case, and gave further top tips on how to manage their planning application. By combining real-time data within the local planning authority, statistics and professional advice, we feel that we've given that particular client a very accurate picture on their likelihood of achieving planning permission, and we understand they are currently preparing a planning application with our recommendations in mind. PreApp is a reinvention of the pre-application service. Take advantage of the service yourself today by visiting preapp.co.uk.